guys, so today I am here by myself because I am filming my car tour, and I don't know if you guys know or not, but about a month ago I bought my first car, which is super exciting. So yes, I did buy this car with my own money and I am making the payments on it on my own. My parents are not helping me with it at all, except my dad did sign for the loan for it, but that's just because I didn't have like the credit whatever to do that, because I don't know. So yeah, but I am making the payments on it on my own, which is really exciting. It is a 2013 black Toyota Corolla, and yeah, it was really exciting to buy this, and I've been waiting to make a car tour video on it for a while now, and this week seemed like a good week to put this video up. So I am super excited to show you guys what is inside my car. So let's get started. Okay, so this is the exterior of my car. It is just a black Toyota Corolla, like I said, and it is 4 doors. There's a side, and then there's a gas thing, and then the back it just says Corolla LE, and it's just like this. There's my trunk. I don't want to show you my license plate though, so. And then the other side, just the same, pretty basic exterior. There are my tires, in case anyone was curious. And yeah, so in the inside I will just open the driver's side door, and this is what it looks like, my beautiful car. So starting on the driver's side door, I just have my door handle to open it and everything, and then the window controls, and then this is so that I can lock the window, or this is it to lock the windows. This is so that I can lock the doors, and then this is so I can lock the windows so that only I can control them, which I actually have to do more often than I should, because my 14-year-old sister is immature and likes to put the windows down when it's like 7 degrees outside. So yeah. And then I just have, then I have this compartment right here, which I don't really put anything in. And then I have this compartment down here, which I will put water in if I'm sometimes I put water in there. And then I have this, which is just some Pure Breeze Super Odor Killer, because when I bought this car, the person who previously owned it smoked in it, and so it smelled really bad, and so we did a bunch of stuff to get rid of the smell, and so I just have that in case the smell ever occasionally comes back. So I'm going to go ahead and start my car before I finish filming, because it's super hot in here. It's not hot outside, but it's really hot in my car. But first I just wanted to show you my keys. So my lanyard looks like this. I got it from Target, and I had a One Direction lanyard that I loved, but it broke. So I got this one, and it's from Target, and it's just blue and this tan color, has these pink diamond things on it. And then here are my actual keys, and so I have this, which can start the car. This thing right here starts the car from when I'm not even in the car. The key doesn't have to be in the ignition, and I can start it. You can't drive it, but you can start it, so it'll be really good in the winter, so I can start my car and it'll warm up while I'm still getting ready, and then I can come out here. And then I have my actual car key, which this is what I put in the engine to start it. And then it just has the lock buttons and the panic button and the trunk on it. And then for these keys, I have this key, which is the key to my job, because all of the employees get keys to the building, so that when we come back to do the shift at 9 to 10, we often do it by ourselves, or the owners never do it, and sometimes we'll do it by ourselves, and so we also need a key to get in the building and to lock the building and everything. So we have a key. I have that key, and then I have this key, which is an Ellen key that I got years ago, and I put it on here because I wanted to make it into my house key, but I don't know how to do that, so I asked my dad to do it, and he said he would, literally years ago, and to this day he still hasn't. So it's just on here, the paint's all chipping off, and it's just pointless, really. And then I have this key, which is my actual house key, and it's just brown with pink polka dots, and this is how I get into my house. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my car before I continue sweating even more. So up on my dashboard I have this, which is just a phone mount, and it's normally used for GPS, I'm pretty sure, but I use it so that I can vlog in my car and make car vlogs and stuff like that. And then there's this thing, which I actually have no idea what that does. And then that's all that's on my dashboard. And then down here we have one of the air vents, and then this can close it, I'm pretty sure. And then I have this, which is it turns something off, but I don't know what it turns off. As you can tell, I know my car super well. And then these two things, I don't know what they're doing, their purpose is either. And then this is for the side mirrors, so that I can, you know, adjust those. And then down here, there's just this little compartment, which I don't keep anything in. Oh goodness. And then there's this, which I don't know what this does. Something with the trunk. And then this is like some filter thing that had a cover on it, but it broke off. So that's not on there anymore. So I don't really know what the purpose of that is either, though. Then I have this down here, which I can just put my foot on when I'm driving. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing any shoes. And I really, really, really need to vacuum my car. So excuse that. But then I just have my car mats, which are just really disgusting. And then the brake and the gas. So then up here, I have this, which what is this thing called? Is there a name for this? There probably is. I don't know what it is now. And so over here, it just has this, which I don't know what this does either. And then there's this little button, and this controls this thing right here. So right now I normally have it on. It tells me the outside temperature, but I can change it so it'll tell me like how many miles I'm going per gallon. This tells me my average miles per gallon. This tells me how many miles I have left before I need to fill my tank. And then this tells me my average speed, which I guess is 28 miles an hour. That's really slow. And then I don't know what that means. And then back to what I normally leave it on. Then there's a RPM thing that I really couldn't tell you that means. Right now I have the seatbelt light flashing because I don't have my seatbelt on. Then over here is the speedometer, and then how many miles I have. I bought this car when it was about 63,000 miles, and now as you can see, I've put a lot of miles, well, like over 1,000 miles on it, but that's okay. And then this button right here just changes, so like that tells me like trip A, and then there's trip B, and so I can like turn this on, like I can reset it. Let's see if I can get it to, oh goodness, wait. There's a way to reset it. I just like not very good at it, but I can reset it back to 0 and then leave that on, and then it'll continue going the whole time I'm driving. It'll tell me how many miles I went that trip. So I have trip A, trip B, and then that's just my overall mileage. And then the gas gauge thing, which is about half full right now. And then my steering wheel. So on my steering wheel, I have these which control the volume, and these can skip the songs or like change the radio station depending on if I have my phone connected to it or if I'm just listening to the radio. And then this will change how I'm listening to music. So if I have the radio on, this will change it to like be connected to my phone and vice versa. And then just a Toyota symbol, and then nothing over here. And then I have this right here, which just controls the lights. I'm trying to get a good angle. This controls the lights, and yeah, I think that's all that. Oh, and this is also my turn signal, duh. This is my turn signal, and it controls the lights. And then this controls my windshield wipers. I don't know what that does, and yeah. So then right here, I have my clock. It is 2:38 p.m. currently. Then more air vents, my hazards, and this little air freshener thing, which is actually empty, so I need to put a new one in. And then I have my favorite part of my whole car, which is the radio screen thing. So when I was looking at cars, I told my parents, I was like, I'm not buying a car unless it has this screen, because I really wanted the touch screen display for the radio. And they were like, you're crazy. Everyone was like, you're crazy, it doesn't matter. Like all the cars that had this were significantly more expensive, but I was like, no, I want that screen. And so I got the screen, and right now it's on Bluetooth, but basically, well, there is a CD player in it, and then this is for the volume, and then this I can hit audio, and this is how I change it. So if I hit all, these are all my options. I can listen to the radio AM, the radio FM, or Bluetooth. And then right here, if I have my phone connected through the like aux or the USB, that will be right there. So I can choose that. So like if I hit radio, listen to the radio, and then I can change the station like this. And obviously don't want to get copyrighted, but yeah. And then I have Bluetooth and all that. And then this skips the radio station, like changes the radio station, the seek track right there, and that also will skip songs if I'm listening to a CD, I'm pretty sure. And then this like scan, just scans radio stations, options. This is so if I want the type to be on right here or not. And then source is just another way to get back to this thing. So, yep. And then over here I have this also changes the radio stations. Setup is how I can choose if I want to have general, Bluetooth, or connect my phone, whatever. And then down here I can answer phone calls if my phone's connected through it. And then this plays and pauses music if my phone's connected to it. So down here I have how I want the air thing positioned. So like this has it circulating through the car, and then like just my face, my feet, just my feet, the defrost, you know. This is the controls the strength of the air, I guess, and then the back defrost, and then this is for like if I want the air or the heat or whatever. Down here I have this, which is a USB and aux cord. So I have a USB currently plugged into it, but I can have USB or aux plugged in. I just always have this USB in it, so I can charge my phone and listen to music through it, because I don't currently have an aux cord, and I don't really need one because I have the USB thing. Then this thing tells me if the airbag's on or off or whatever, if my passengers put their seatbelt on. Then I have this little compartment, which is where I just keep this USB cable, which, as you can see, I clearly need a new one. I don't know what happened to this. Like, is it possible for these things to get damaged from being set in the heat? Because this is like always in my car, and then like after I put it in my car, it just like this happened. Like it just started like breaking. So I really need a new one. And then I also have the little thing that I was showing you earlier that fell off my car, or off that one thing. And then down here is a cigarette thing, so you can use like your normal FM transmitter in it if you want to. Then I have my Prindle, which Zach and Cody reference. This is not actually Prindle though, because there's a 3 and a 2 there, but my gear shift. And then I have my parking brake, and I have my cup holders, and then this thing comes out. I don't really know why. I think it's in case you want to put a mug in there. And then my passenger side. Okay, so this is my passenger side, and I just have this compartment up here, which I keep nothing in currently. And then down here is the glove box, which has all these like paper registration things in it. And then I also keep a pair of gloves in there, because in the winter the steering wheel is super cold, especially if I forget to heat up my car. And then I also have this, which is a really fancy ice scraper. It's like a whole glove. It's like really fancy. I got it for Christmas last year. So that's everything I keep in there. Then I have the other vent thingy, and then the passenger side door, just the handle, lock the door, put the window down, that little thing and that little thing. I don't keep anything in it. And then between the two seats I have this, which is just another compartment, and in here I just keep my wallet and a pair of sunglasses. So entering the back of my car, I do not spend much time back here, obviously, and everything back here needs to be vacuumed. So on the back of the passenger seat there's just a little compartment thing in case you want to like put stuff in there. And then the door is the same, handle, window, compartments. And then I have the cup holders down here for my passengers in the back. And then over here on the other side is just the same thing with the door. So up here I just have my mirror, which I obviously don't normally point it like this, but when I had it up the way I normally do, you could see my mom's license plate, and I didn't want that. And then I have my school parking permit, which I had to pay $80 to park in my school. It's so annoying. And then up here I just have the little sun shielder thingies, and they just have mirrors like that. Hello. And I have that on both sides. And then up here I also have a Bath and Body Works scent thing up here, because guys, let me tell you, my car smelled so bad when I first got it, so I had to use so much air freshener and stuff to get rid of that smell, but it smells so much better now. And then I also just have these lights up here, you know, basic stuff. Okay, so back here I just keep my school stuff because I don't really have a reason to like bring it in the house, and it was getting super annoying like having to bring it inside, and then every day they figure out what books I'm gonna need and bring them outside and whatever. And so I just leave them in my car, and 10 times more convenient. So I just have this little storage bin that I got at Target, and then I just have all my books, like binders, notebooks, textbooks, you know, notebooks, and then another binder, and then another storage bin because I thought I was going to need 2 and I didn't. So, and then I also have my backpack back here, and that way every day I can just come to the back of my car, all my books are already here, and it's just like so much more convenient that way. So that's pretty much the only thing I actually keep in my car, because yeah, everything else is just like, I don't really keep anything else in my car. So yeah. So moving on to the trunk, down here is just the thing to pop the gas and the thing to pop the trunk. And my trunk just opens like this, and as you can see, there's absolutely nothing in it. I don't keep anything in my trunk right now, but under here is just the spare tire. So that is my whole car tour. I hope you guys found this video interesting. I know I really enjoy watching car tours, so I hope you guys did too. It's pretty basic. I don't really keep anything in my car because I like to have my car clean and not really cluttered and everything. So yeah. Also, let me know if you guys want to see driving vlogs from me. I filmed one the other day and I'm going to be putting that up soon, or it might already be up when you guys see this video, so that'll be on my vlog channel, KK Vlogs. Make sure you are subscribed to that, and let me know if you guys want to see more driving vlogs from me by giving this video a thumbs up. Let us know what kind of videos you want to see from us this fall, and we will see you guys next week. What am I doing? Peace, love, and ladybugs. Bye.